on this 2010 to 2017 Honda Accord with the 2.4 gas engine. P2623 points us toward a possible control problem for the high-pressure fuel pump spill valve. The car may crank longer than normal, may not start, may run poorly, or may set the light with fuel control complaints. Broadly, we're thinking about the pump spill valve circuit, the power and relay feed side, connector condition, wiring between the pump and the PCM command side. Before getting deep into pin testing, start with the basic system checks and follow a structured diagnostic approach so you are not chasing a wiring code with a weak foundation. First, verify the problem. Turn the ignition switch to on Roman 2 or use the engine start/stop button to select on mode. Clear the DTC with the HDS, then start the engine. If the engine does not start, crank it for 20 seconds. After that, check pending and confirmed DTCs with the HDS. The first decision is whether P2623 is setting together with injector circuit codes. If it is, the failure is duplicated and the path starts with the injector relay and feed circuits. If it is not setting that way, there is an unclear split in the path, so do not guess. Pause and confirm what the car is actually doing. If the P2623 failure is duplicated, continue with the high-pressure pump circuit checks. If it is not duplicated, treat it as intermittent. Inspect for poor connections or loose terminals at the high-pressure fuel pump spill valve and the PCM, and reproduce the captured conditions if that data is available. If P2623 is duplicated with the injector circuit group, turn the ignition switch to lock 0 or select OFF mode. Remove the injector relay from under-relay holder C at the upper side of the driver's kick panel and test the relay. If the relay fails, replace the injector relay. If the relay is okay, leave it disconnected and turn the ignition back to on Roman 2 or on mode. Check the Phi main RLY OUT circuit for battery voltage between under-relay holder C8P connector No. 5, BRN and body ground. If battery voltage is missing, repair the open between PGM Phi main relay 1 and the injector relay. If that feed is good, check the plus BINJ circuit for battery voltage between under-relay holder C8P connector No. 1, red, and body ground. If battery voltage is present, move on to the relay control side. If it is not present, check fuse No. A1020A in the underhood fuse/relay box. If the fuse is okay, repair the open in the plus BINJ wire between that fuse and the injector relay. If the fuse is blown, repair the short in that same plus BINJ wire and replace fuse No. A1020A. Next, check whether the PCM side relay control is being pulled the way it should. With the injector relay still disconnected, turn the ignition to on Roman 2 or on mode and measure voltage momentarily between under-relay holder C8P connector No. 5 BRN and No. 6 LTGRN on the INJ-RLYCL circuit. If battery voltage appears momentarily, go to the relay output check. If it does not, turn the ignition OFF. Install the injector relay, jump the SCS line with the HDS, disconnect PCM connector A51P, turn the ignition back on, and check for battery voltage at PCM connector A51P No. 15 LTGRN to body ground. If voltage is missing there, repair the open in the INJ-RLYCL wire between the injector relay and PCM terminal A15. If voltage is present, the INJ-RLYCL wire is okay. At that point, pause and check for current OEM direction tied to the DTCs or symptoms, or substitute a known good PCM. For the relay output check, turn the ignition OFF, connect under-relay holder C8P connector No. 1 red to No. 2 per with a jumper wire, jump the SCS line with the HDS, disconnect PCM connector A51P, turn the ignition on, and check the INJ-RLY OUT circuit for battery voltage at PCM connector A51P No. 6 per and No. 7 per to body ground. If both outputs have battery voltage, continue to the high-pressure pump circuit checks. If not, repair the open in the INJ-RLYOUT wire between the injector relay and PCM terminals A6 and A7. Now move to the H-pump H and H-pump L circuits. Turn the ignition to lock 0 or OFF mode, install the injector relay, jump the SCS line with the HDS, disconnect PCM connector C51P, and check continuity between PCM connector C51P No, 13 WHT and No, 14 BLK. If there is no continuity, go straight into the short to power checks. If there is continuity, the two pump wires are not open as a pair, so isolate each leg. Disconnect the high-pressure fuel pump 2P connector and check continuity on H-pump H between high-pressure fuel pump 2P connector No. 1 WHT and PCM connector C, 51P No. 13 WHT. If it is open, repair the H-pump H wire between the high-pressure fuel pump and PCM terminal C13. If H-pump H has continuity, check H-pump L between high-pressure fuel pump 2P connector No. 2 BLK and PCM connector C, 51P No. 14 BLK. If it is open, repair the H-pump L wire between the high-pressure fuel pump and PCM terminal C14. If H-pump L is OK too, pause and check for current OEM direction tied to the DTCs or symptoms, or substitute a known good PCM. If the H-pump H and H-pump L circuit check sent you toward short testing, keep PCM connector A, 51P, PCM connector C, 51P, and the high-pressure fuel pump 2P connector disconnected. Turn the ignition to on Roman 2 or on mode and check H-pump H for unwanted voltage between PCM connector C, 51P No. 13 WHT and body ground. If voltage is present, repair the short to power in the H-pump H wire between the high-pressure fuel pump and PCM terminal C13. If not, check H-pump L the same way between PCM connector C, 51P No. 14 BLK and body ground. If voltage is present, repair the short to power in the H-pump L wire between the high-pressure fuel pump and PCM terminal C14. If neither wire is shorted to power, turn the ignition OFF and check for continuity to ground. On H-pump H, check between PCM connector C, 51P No. 13 WHT and body ground. If there is continuity, repair the short in the H-pump H wire between the pump and PCM terminal C13. If there is no continuity, H-pump H is OK. Then check H-pump L between PCM connector C, 51P No. 14 BLK and body ground. If there is continuity, repair the short in the H-pump L wire between the pump and PCM terminal C14. If there is no continuity, H-pump L is OK. At that point, pause and check for current OEM direction tied to the DTCs or symptoms, or substitute a known good PCM. After any repair, keep verification separate from the circuit testing. Clear the code with the HDS, run the engine if it starts, or use the same no-start crank routine if it does not, then recheck pending and confirm DTCs. The takeaway on P2623 is to prove whether the fault is part of the relay and injector power feed side, or isolated to the high-pressure pump spill valve wiring between the pump and PCM, before making a call on any module-level direction. For more diagnostic training, visit stepdiagnostics.com.